all the king, Blue Eagle, the king. Blue Eagle fight today. Blue Eagle fight today, today. Blue Eagle fight today. Blue Eagle fight. Blue Eagle fight today. Blue Eagle fight today. Blue Eagle fight today.
Meron? Ano nga ba ang meron? Paano nga bang mabuhay ng tapat sa meron? Don't you wish you can relive your philo classes? The terror teachers? The terrible oral exams? Or the even terrifying but liberating and life-changing aha moments? Lundagin mo, baby! Here's your chance! Lundagin mo, baby! Kasama ang mga pilosopong sina Jovi Miroy at Ron Capinding. Lundagin mo, baby! Leaping upward, leaping forward. Lundagin mo, baby! Leaping to greater heights, to greater wisdom, to greater magis. Lundag na, Ateneo! Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle.
3 o'clock prayer. You died, Jesus, but the source of life flowed out for souls, and the ocean of mercy opened up for the whole world. O fountain of life, immeasurable divine mercy, cover the whole world and empty yourself out upon us. O blood and water, which flowed out from the heart of Jesus as a fountain of mercy for us, I trust in you. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Holy God, holy mighty one, holy immortal one, have mercy on us and the whole world. Amen. Jesus, King of mercy, we trust in you.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. The voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpa at tama. Buhay atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng pera. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugo, todo sa kayod, punong at tulong. Lipad na Blue Eagle, galing hiding at tigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
The voice of the Blue Radyo Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Radyo, 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 radyo. Katipunan, Radyo, Katipunan, Radyo, Katipunan, Radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, Katipunan, Radyo, Katipunan, Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, Katipunan, Radyo, Katipunan,
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup. Katipunan Roundup.
Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle. You are listening to the Katipunan Roundup.
Let's go.
We bring you the ins, outs, and all abouts of the place we call home,
Katipunan Avenue. I'm Aya.
And I'm Iana. And today is December 11th. Just introducing the day. Today's December 11th. It is the 346th day of the year, Katipuneros. That's crazy.
It is really crazy. It's been a year.
Right? I love also that, like, I think consistently throughout the entirety of our roundup run, we've been amazed every time the number has gone up. Like, every...
I think it's good to have surprises, such as numbers on each day.
Exactly. And to feel... I guess it's nice to be pleasantly surprised by, you know, the passage of time.
Exactly, because a lot of us don't realize that until it happens.
Right? And
So
we
scary.
don't always hear, like, what day of the year it is, you know, how many days out of the year we have left.
Exactly.
What we are, which is why it's so important for people to tune into the Katipunan Roundup.
So that you know what number of day it is.
Exactly.
And most importantly, we get to look back on where we came from. Kahit hindi pa tayo pinapanganak noon. Because we're going into Today in History. Yes.
Yes, we are. And it starts now.
Now. And I mentioned na hindi pa tayo pinapanganak noon kasi totoo naman, hindi pa kami pinapanganak. Noong 1997, the
Yeah.
Kyoto Protocol opened for signature. The international treaty from the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change called for the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions that contribute to global warming. A total of 192 parties committed to the protocol until it expired last 2020 after 2 commitment periods. Ooh, we should renew that. We should renew it. If anyone's listening from the UN, I have very strong opinions on greenhouse gases. I think a lot of us should have strong opinions on greenhouse gases. Thank you so much.
Before the greenhouse gases have strong opinions on us.
Yes, please.
Which they do already.
They really do. And it's not too late, but it could be. And that's a threat. And in 1946, the UN still, the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, or UNICEF, was founded. This next Today in History is not for today, but rather for tomorrow in history. Yes, but it's radio related. So our producer, Miss Iso, had to add this to the script. Thank you so much, Iso. On December 12, 1901, Guglielmo Marconi sent radio signals across the Atlantic for the first time from Poldhu, Cornwall in the UK to St. John's, Newfoundland in Canada. Thank you so much for adding how to say Newfoundland.
This is also my first time learning it.
Because
I'm learning 2 things.
Exactly. You're learning about the radio and Newfoundland because it's spelled Newfoundland, which is not how you say it. according to Canadians.
Thank you, Canadians.
Thank you, Canada. Funny enough, the hill on which the receiver was located is known as Signal Hill, a name it had prior to the transatlantic transmission.
Signal Hill gives like Silent Hill vibes, but wholesome. You know, it's just like
Signal Hill.
like you go in there and you think you're gonna meet what's his name, Pyramid Head.
Pyramid Head,
Right.
the dead nurses.
Exactly, and then out from the fog emerges a red table, two girls,
2 girls, 2 mics.
headsets,
And the Katipunan Roundup. That's what you'll find on Signal Hill.
exactly.
Very fun. Thank you so much for these wonderful historical facts. It preps us for things to come, such as Christmas.
Exactly, and it is just this is pretty crazy to me. It's just 14 days until Quizmoys.
1-4. We'll be home for Quizmoys.
Just like Christmas icon, Camila Cabello said.
Shout out.
14 days na lang before Christmas.
Oo,
I love
yan
that.
may poinsettia kami sa mga mic.
Diba?
We've got poinsettias. Nahulog ata yun sa'yo.
Yeah.
Pero
Oh, well, there we go. Oh, I'm censored. But yes,
we can like have it in our hair like that.
there we go. And then we have paroles and stuff, etc., etc.
Very, very festive here in the studio today.
And I think Filipino Christmases are always so fun and so festive. And we do have some fun facts about holiday foods. The first being an iconic Filipino Christmas food or celebration food, lechon.
Yeah.
It may seem like a purely Filipino dish, but roast pig is actually a delicacy enjoyed all around the world. So I love that it's become sort of uniquely Filipino, just because, I don't know, I guess we love it so much or we cook it so well.
Shout out Cebu.
Shout out Cebu, shout out La Loma. And shout out to all of these other places that have wonderful roast pig. So roast suckling pig, which is where lechon gets its name, just like leche or milk in Spanish, referencing the pig's age, is just like here, served at important occasions in places like Indonesia and China.
Ooh, our kapitbahays.
Exactly, our Asian neighbors. In Italy, they have porchetta. Let me read that again. I read the word and then I read the pronunciation. Porchetta.
Thank you so much, producer Iso.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys like the
how you spell it first.
the alternative way.
Yes.
So this is how I used to pronounce it. And now at this moment,
That was the old you.
Exactly.
That was the old
That's
you.
the old me. Now I say porchetta, and porchetta is a pork roast made usually by rolling up the pork with herbs and spices before being tied up and roasted.
That's very interesting.
And
It's
that-
like what does Gordon Ramsay make?
Oh, like a beef Wellington.
Yes, but pork.
But porchetta.
Porchetta. That's how it's made.
Get it? And then in the Cajun region of the U.S., cochon de lait. I love how I'm reading these and then reading the pronunciation.
You're just giving our Katipuneros, the... Oh, what's the word for you read something according to how it's spelled? Com majors right here. But we're giving you that so you know what to write, and we're saying it properly afterwards so you know how to say it.
I'm just humbling myself right now.
In front of you all.
Exactly. I'm just just adding some variety.
She's just a girl.
But yeah, cochon dole. Dole. But yeah, it's a part of Cajun cuisine, and it even has a festival for it in Mansoura, Louisiana.
Ooh.
Wow, I love that. There's like a little festival for
Big
little pork roast.
little pork roast.
And then, of course, either way, nothing beats the Pinoy lechon. And we do have a note
yeah.
from Teo. Hello, Teo.
Hello, executive producer Teo.
Exactly. Lechon from the province is top tier, and Butuanan lechon is god tier. And it's not because Teo is biased, and because his dad's side hails from Butuan. That's not the reason at all.
Sure. I will believe it when there's lechon by the door.
There should be
For us to
lechon
taste.
waiting for us.
Yeah. You can't claim these things and not let us have a taste test right here on air. Or else we'll think you're lying. No, I'm kidding.
That's unjust, Teo.
That's unjust. But I'll believe him for now.
We will. And we will talk a little bit more about some other like Christmas delicacies. Starting with bibingka, which is both a popular Ben and Ben song
And the food.
And the food. It's rice cake for the uninitiated. Bibingka is a rice cake normally around 4 to 5 inches in diameter, very pancake-like. Did you know though that the residents of Dingras in Ilocos Norte made a bibingka that was 1 kilometer long out of 1,000 kilograms of cassava?
That's crazy.
I don't even know how long a kilometer is.
I don't know either. I do not have a perception of time or distance, but
But
I'm sure it's huge.
a 1 kilometer long bibingka just seems like
A lot.
yeah. Or like can you imagine like if somebody had encountered like a kilometer length of a thing for a first time, and then
That would be a pretty overwhelming
right and then
experience.
to look at the road and be like, oh, this is like 5 bibingkas long. You know?
Bibingka becomes a unit of measurement.
I think the world, you know those memes where it's like the world if something, and then it's like super like hyper modern, you know, skyscrapers, flying cars. It's like if the world was gonna like if bibingka was an accepted unit of measurement, and then it's like a metropolis.
Huge bibingka. That's how far we are from the pool. I don't know how long a kilometer is.
But a kilometer long bibingka sounds amazing and very long.
And I hope it fed a lot of people because bibingka is amazing.
Exactly. And it's often confused with puto bumbong.
Indeed, yes. So bibingka is the pancake-like. Basically, it's bready. It's bready.
It is. And something to remember puto bumbong by at least is the word puto, which means rice cake, and puto bumbong is obviously more ricey than a bibingka is.
Yes. Even though bibingka is also a rice cake, it's more cake.
That's right. It's more cake than rice. It's like rice cake.
That's
rice cake.
bibingka. But puto bongbong is rice cake.
That's right.
Learning new things.
And it's very purple.
It's very, very purple.
Puto bongbongs are very purple. They get its purple actually not from ube, which is my
assumption.
I thought exactly.
Yeah, that is also my thought. But it tastes nothing like ube too.
It actually the purple color comes from pirurutong, which is a glutinous rice. It's black, but it turns a deep purple when cooked.
I see.
The bumbong of puto bumbong refers to the bamboo tubes that it's cooked, and you guys might have seen those contraptions near churches. They're like, they actually look like little cartoon factories a little bit.
They
Parang
do. It's
rectangle.
just a mini size factory.
Right, chimney looking thing.
Just poles sticking out.
And then out comes like a delicious like log of
Bright purple.
Exactly.
Food.
And then they cover it in butter and coconut.
And then you can dip it in muscovado. It's
So delicious.
What is muscovado? It's sugar, right?
I think it is.
Oo. Pero may halo siyang like coconut
I think it's got molasses in it.
molasses, which is what is in brown sugar.
I think so.
Anyway,
But anyway,
food enthusiasts.
yeah, foodies,
Foodies. We love that. Puto bongbong.
Feeder or something. Well, shout out to Feeder. We have batchmates who work at Feeder now. Actually, just like a fun, as an aside.
What's feeder?
It's Erwan Hughes.
One more
It's his surname is not hard to pronounce. It's just
Hughesaf.
Hughes.
you
Exactly. It's his it's his food related channel, which I think it stems from the Fat Kid Inside, which was his blog, and then now they're like a little production company. They go
Oh, that's
around.
so cute.
Right. They go around the Philippines, tasting local delicacies.
Shout out, pasale. If you
Right.
guys want to collaborate. We've got a lot of good food here in Katipunan.
We'll be taste testers. But yeah, finally, the weather is getting chillier. It is getting harder and harder to get out of bed.
It does. It really does. It was hard for me to get here today.
But it's so much, it's so bed weathery, and I think something that pairs perfectly with it is a hot drink.
A doink.
Right, something nice to like warm you up when you wake up in the morning.
Kung wala kang kayakap in the morning of Christmas,
Dang.
okay lang yan. May maiinom naman.
Milk with chocolate. Fill the void.
Yes, with chocolate.
Exactly.
In liquid form.
It's chocolate. So Philippine drinking chocolate is actually called sikulate, suklate, and sikwate, which is how I encountered it when we visited Cebu. And then they had hot chocolate there, but it wasn't called hot chocolate or even chocolate. It was called sikwate.
Sikwate.
And it was served with, I think it was like it was served with like a puto like thing.
A puto-like thing.
Interesting.
So I mean, chocolate is pretty like known to be dippable.
Right.
A dippable soup of sorts or a drink. Right.
So it was like dinuguan and puto vibes, but sweet.
But sweet, not dinuguan at all.
So this delicious drink came from like many things. The galleon trade. We have the galleon trade to thank. It's like, you know, those memes again, memes, but where it's like this person has like different sizes of like they look like dividers, like just rectangles.
Oh yeah,
lined up.
the domino effect meme.
Exactly.
Or the butterfly effect meme, where there's this tiny domino leading to a big domino.
So the tiny domino is the galleon trade,
and
the big
sikwate.
domino is the warm cup of chocolate
Yeah.
you're sipping in the morning. But yeah,
Filipino to be exact.
so the galleon trade between Mexico and the Philippines. Mexico, our chocolate like
Insan.
connoisseurs. Yeah. Go guys. A galleon brought over some beans of the Criollo variety, known to be the best among all the varieties. Okay.
Best.
We have the best.
We've got quality.
Now though, and then it's like wank, 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 wank. While a good chunk of the local chocolate availability it is now controlled by large international corporations, we do implore our listeners to try out locally made chocolates. Teo has a recommendation. Love a Teo recommendation. Malagos and Auro. If our listeners, if the Katipuneros are familiar, actually, there's another local chocolate brand called Teo and Filo. Yes, like the subjects, and yes, it is named after the subjects, I think, because the owners are Atenean. And like all Ateneans, they took Teo and Filo.
Wow! Look at that, full circle.
Yeah. And I think they stock Teo and Filo in Arete. They have really fun flavors like Sile,
That's so fun.
you know.
So if you're Atenean or like just in the area, since Arete is pretty much kind of a public place, but you have to have your ID to enter, no matter what ID it is, get your start with Teo and Filo.
Right?
And then go into Teo's recommendations.
Malagos.
Malagos, and Auro.
Auro also has wonderful spreads, actually.
I
Like
must try these.
Right, they have chocolate and then they have like these spread things. So yeah, love local chocolate.
As a victim of international chocolate, I should go into more local things.
As somebody who has international candies in their bag, that's okay.
Right now.
That's okay. We can change that. We can switch it up this Christmas. I think it's always so lovely when somebody. I don't know why it's like not standard practice in the Philippines.
Right.
But I think it's always lovely when somebody like goes out of their way or very intentionally tries to give like Filipino versions or Filipino gifts
Yung mga
in
nagsashop sa
general.
Kultura.
Right. Kultura is not the only place to
No, but it is one of the mains.
It is a very like it collects everything, you know.
It really does. This place has everything Filipino.
It collects a lot of
And
wonderful
more.
Filipino brands.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, why not give your loved ones the gift of lovely Filipino chocolate?
You've got a lot to choose from.
You've got a lot to choose from, and we have to move on from the fun facts because, like the writer of our fun facts, I do feel myself getting hungry.
Me too. Like I felt my head. You know the opposite of a sugar rush. Yung parang I need sugar.
Like,
It
I need
hit.
sugar.
I was like, oh, we should have some chocolate soon.
Ow!
Oh.
We're gonna be like snacking on the gingerbread men.
Yeah.
Or the gingerbread people.
Y'all lucky this ain't real. Because they wouldn't be here anymore, and that's a threat on all the ginger men here.
Like after we like go on a break or something, like headless already. You know, like, and we've got
Gumdrop in
crumbs.
my mouth. But yeah, other occasions actually where you could have chocolate, which is every day. I think every day is an occasion to have chocolate. But that's great because every day is at least one person's birthday. And today is no different because we are celebrating a lot of birthdays today. And if you are celebrating your birthday, you are celebrating with the following people. Drink every time I said celebrating. I said it a lot.
They are already drunk.
With hot chocolate. First up, we have actress and singer Haley Steinfeld, who is turning 27 today. You may know her from the very famous Arcane TV
I
series.
did not know that she was.
She voices the main actor, the main character, si Vi.
You may know her from Arcane. I did not know her from Arcane.
or Pitch Perfect.
That's right, Pitch Perfect. Dickinson.
I don't know that one.
Okay, I love that we're just kind of like telling each other, we're filling each other in on Haley Steinfeld's projects.
Katipunan Roundup is actually just Aya and Iana learn things.
Yeah, on the fly.
But yeah, you may know Haley Steinfeld from Arcane, Pitch Perfect, or just, as a singer that you hear on the radio. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Yeah, me to the chocolate soon.
Haley Steinfeld has like bangers for some reason.
She really does. I feel like she has such pop girly ano yun?
Like
She has potential.
genes.
Yeah. Shout out to her. I wish her the best.
Is she not Filipino? Like part Filipino?
I have no idea, and I don't want to claim that.
Okay, we're not. But
You-
if she
you-
is though, then you know where the throat chakra comes from.
Exactly. If she isn't, she can be honorary.
Give her citizenship right now.
right now. You may also be celebrating with Brenda Lee, the singer of Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, who is turning 80 today.
Icon.
Icon. I think no Christmas is complete without a certain list of songs, and Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree is one of them.
Brenda Lee gets her bag every time the season goes
Right next to
around.
Mariah Carey, right next to who's our
Sabrina, I guess.
Sabrina right now.
I think
yeah.
she's going to start to get that passive income.
get that passive holiday income because of her album. But yeah, happy birthday, Brenda Lee. Happy birthday as well to the wrestler Rey Mysterio, who turns 50 today. I do not watch wrestling, but my boyfriend does. So surely, shout out to you people who know Rey Mysterio.
My little brother does.
There you go.
I'm gonna do like one of Rey Mysterio's moves on him today for just to celebrate his birthday.
Is that a threat?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's probably
Does
gonna do
he
that
do-
to me.
Is his one of the signature moves just a little cuddle?
I'm gonna walk in the door and say, 169, where it's like some kind of body slam thing. Yeah.
That's what you expect, Pio. Watch out. Happy birthday as well to Yula Valdez, our very own Filipina actress who is turning 56 today. Another actress and model, Sam Pinto, turns 35. And from our home, Katipunan, but also Radyo Katipunan, we have other birthday celebrants.
Birthday celebrants.
We don't know B. We don't know her. Happy birthday to Arcada DJ Lee Samson and Level Up host Mr. Noel Ferrer.
Icons. Icons.
Happy birthday. Ang lapit sa Christmas, and I will give you the warning that we gave last week, which is kung may magbibigay ng birthday gift sa mga may December birthday, wag niyong isabay sa Christmas. These people deserve 2 gifts just like everyone else. If it takes splitting your gift into 2, then so be it. Make it chocolate para nakahati mo. Ayan. Anyway, happy birthday. And I hope the gift givers to you are kind and thoughtful.
And they give 2 gifts.
Two.
So yeah, happy birthday to them.
Ayan. So that's the birthdays.
That's right. That is the birthdays.
That is
And
the birthdays.
we celebrate not just many Filipino birthdays today, but also we do celebrate a Filipino's big win overseas. Feeling ko this piece of news has already made its way to many titos and titas Facebook feeds.
Oh, for sure. It's the news has been 3 hours old. I think all of all of the Philippines knows at this point.
Exactly. I think as soon as he won, like everybody was sort of like everybody was on this network like a hive mind, like, oh my god, a Filipinos won a singing competition. So without
Not
further
unheard
ado,
of, but always celebrated.
exactly. Without further ado, congratulations to Sofronio Vasquez. He is the winner, like the big grand
The
winner
champion.
of The Voice USA. He is not only the first Filipino to win the competition, but he is the first Asian to do so. What? I did not know that he was the first Asian.
Is.
That's so
So this
iconic.
is a win for not just a whole country, but a whole continent.
Exactly, a whole continent and all of the Asian communities all around the world, methinks. So he was also a former contestant on Tawag ng Tanghalan, where he actually only reached the semifinals, which is, I think it's like an interesting look into
It is crazy.
how much we love singing in the Philippines. Na parang, kung si Sofronio Vasquez, parang pang grand winner na siya like internationally. Like in the
Oo.
Philippines, he's just like,
Semi-finalist.
yeah. I'm sure though that he's worked like very hard towards
Absolutely.
improving his craft.
I think he joined multiple contests to get where he is right now. So of course it's a lot of training, a lot of like working around what is critiqued of him, and like congrats. He surely his hard work has now paid off.
Congratulations to Sofronio Vasquez. And I love how Filipino his name is.
It is very very Filipino. Sofronio Vasquez.
Sofronio Vasquez. And like he turned up like a cowboy hat. You know, it was very cool. You know, he looked so like Phil Am Tito, you know, which I love.
Great representation. I love you. Congratulations. And I hope that you'll be home for Christmas.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I hope so too.
Celebrate your win with us in the Philippines, or where you won. Happy win.
Yeah.
Happy birthdays and happy win.
Like a nice little additional dub for the Philippines. Inaako na yung achievement niya, no? But like,
Oo.
it's for the entire country. You know, I had lunch earlier and people at the table next to me were talking about, they were like, oh my god, like just now, 12 minutes ago, Filipino yung nanalo sa The Voice USA.
Exactly. Ganyan talaga mga Pinoy, We always take like one winner as the whole country's win.
Yeah, but
I think that speaks a lot to our like community vibe. Which is nice. It's nice.
right, and I this year, like, wow, what a big year for the Philippines.
What a big year for the
Yeah, like, we
Philippines.
celebrated like a win in the Olympics. What else? Well, we didn't win Miss Universe.
We didn't.
That's okay.
We've done that a few times. It's fine.
Yeah, we can let the other countries,
Yeah.
have their have their time. And then now there's like a singing competition win.
Exactly. Which is, again, not unheard of, but always looked forward to by our country. You know what else is nice to look forward to?
What is, Miss Aya?
This radio station right here, 87.9 FM within Ateneo. Thank you so much, Katipuneros, for listening. If you are not able to listen within Ateneo or 2 kilometers of it, you can also listen to us on zeno.fm/RK879FM. And also, pretty please. I was gonna say pretty please, and then it came out as pleady.
That's okay.
Yeah, it
That's kind of
happens.
fun, too.
It's kind of fun. Pretty please, follow our socials. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Radyo Katipunan, and our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Radyo Katipunan, or just search us on YouTube. We show up.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be there. And we will be here later, right after this tiny little break. We will give you the roundup very, very soon, right after we eat these gingerbread men. Stay tuned. See you
Bye,
later.
everybody. See ya.
We will be back in a few, Katipuneros, so please stay tuned.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. The voice of W Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng pera. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero,
checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup.
Welcome back to the roundup.
87 point. I love that. We just we're so excited
We're so in sync.
that we like went all in.
That's
Yeah.
what we're about here
Yeah.
at Radyo Katipunan.
Let's do it again, Miss Aya. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
and then the rest of the show is just us going
please,
like, please
go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no.
Go ahead.
But yeah, if you want to listen to us yap and pass along the cues, tune into Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM, which you are listening to right now. In fact, we're listening to the Katipunan Roundup.
You
with me,
are.
Iana.
And I'm Aya.
And we're playing with it.
We're playing
red bed.
because we did say we'd eat them. Oh.
They will disappear
And they have.
at the end of the show. But before we do that, though, a roundup and some hearty congratulations are in order.
Of course.
The first one being to all the undergraduate students of the Ateneo for completing your this first semester of this school year. Rest up a lot this Christmas break. I always remember looking forward to Christmas break, whether nasa online or on-site tayo. It always felt like it always did feel like a break, I guess, because of how challenging the semester would be. You know.
And it feels like a celebratory end because you're like going into Christmas na rin. So may handa and you're like, oh, I deserve this. Diba?
I deserve this.
I deserve this. I've gone through so much.
And also, happy birthday, Jesus.
Happy birthday, Jesus. But mostly me.
It's like, thank you, Jesus, for being born today.
Good timing, big guy.
Thank you so much. But yeah, so regarding ayun, deserving this, you guys also deserve rest.
Yes.
Please, to all of the undergraduate students, don't forget to rest, and also anybody who is handling undergraduate students, like professors, teaching assistants, beadles.
You've got a lot to check, but at the same time, like it's the holidays. Take a
Yeah.
break when you can after you submit the grades.
Yeah. So rest up this Christmas break. Give yourselves a pat on the back for a job well done. Grabe na ito with ang first semester.
Tama,
Clip
tama.
clop clip. This is actually
Clip, clop, clip,
our
clop.
first. This is actually special for us as well. Actually, but yeah, this is our first semester, like first full semester outside of school.
Yeah, this is our first semester as graduates. So this is a glimpse into your future. This is how you're gonna end up on the radio, and
Yeah.
congratulating the rest of the younger batches. And it's really nice. Really proud of you guys. Well-deserved breaks. Get that mental health back on track. We know how hard it is sometimes. Because you guys are very hard workers. And speaking of hard workers, kasi you're in an institution nga naman that is also hard working. So congratulations as well to the Ateneo for rising 90 spots in the latest edition of the QS Sustainability Rankings. It's the global rankings table highlighting environmental and social impact in higher education, which we are here in the Ateneo. Currently, ADMU is ranked the 503rd globally and ranked the top 1 Philippine private institution nationally. Wow.
Period. Ang QS like rankings and things like this, pinanghahawakan during UAAP season. Pag medyo pag medyo kulelat, yun. But I mean, it's that's the nature of university and student life.
Exactly.
You give some, you get some.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Right, like you
win
give your
some.
best on the court, and then that's what's important. And then you also receive like wonderful university rankings.
There you go. Congrats, Ateneo.
There's beauty everywhere.
There's beauty everywhere.
Congratulations to everybody like who makes this happen. I guess for the university. I can imagine a lot of people are working towards not exactly like achieving this goal, but rather embodying the practices that contribute to
Exactly.
helping reach this goal.
And I hope we continue to strive for better things despite us, being top 1 globally, nationally, pero top below 500 globally. I think there is more improvement always.
Yeah.
There's always more room for improvement, sorry. But yes, congrats.
And talking about topping the topping lists,
The charts.
Exactly, the charts. I think something like another result na pinaka aabangan ng mga tao, especially people who are hoping to be physical therapists. Ayan, the Professional Regulation Commission. I was just about to butcher this acronym, but the Professional Regulation Commission, or the PRC, has just released their physical therapists licensure examination results. Congratulations to everybody who passed, and especially to the Ateneans who passed.
So proud of you.
Of 1,700 examinees, 1,206 passed.
That's more than 50%.
Exactly. Diba? A lot more. So guess it's time for a PT party.
Which doesn't mean what the word PT means.
Yeah, it's
because
just like-
y'all won.
Like PT, like the letters PT, because like
PT.
physical therapy,
yeah, which you guys are now.
Exactly.
Physical therapists.
Congratulations to all of our personal friends, actually. Like, nakikita namin kayo sa Facebook, sa Instagram.
I've been liking.
Yeah.
I've been hearting.
I've been hitting them with the congratulations, name, and then party emoji. I see y'all, and I'm proud of y'all.
Spice it up if like you're a little closer. Party
Yeah.
emoji with a heart sparkle. But yeah, congrats. You guys worked so hard for this position, and now you are working as it.
Yeah, you're living your dreams, you know?
Yeah, and thank you for wanting to serve the people. I think the medical industry in general is like a very service-based profession. So thank you for being part of that. That's very noble, very very honorable.
And physical therapists are so important, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when I hear stories about like athletes, and I think they serve like a lot of different people, you know, like many medical professionals. But
Athletes, or those who go through really like traumatic experiences,
Yeah.
who have to recover and try to get back to their old lives.
Right.
You guys play a huge part in it. So thank you for being voluntarily there and like working so hard to get to this position. You guys are amazing.
Kudos to you guys.
Kudos. And now, officially onto the events. First off, we have World Human Rights Day. Yesterday was World Human Rights Day, which commemorates the anniversary of the United Nations General Assembly's adoption of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948, also known as the UDHR. Kung hindi nyo naaalala sa history lessons nyo, search nyo lang. Search nyo lang. Now, I'm gonna tell you some stuff about it. This landmark document enshrines the inalienable rights that everyone is entitled to as a human being, regardless of race, color, religion, sex, language, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status. Regardless, basta tao ka, may karapatan ka. And that's on UN stuff. 2024's theme is Our Rights, Our Future, Right Now. This theme urges everyone around the globe to acknowledge the importance and relevance of human rights, change perceptions by countering negative stereotypes and misconceptions, and to mobilize and engage in actions that keep the global movement for human rights alive. I think this is very timely. A lot of things are happening in the world right now, not very good things, and it's good to like back that up with, you know, we have rules about this for a reason.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good reminder. So today, take the time to get familiar with your own rights and take the time to be consciously and thoughtfully kind and open-minded to the people and ongoing things around you. Kasi yun nga, maraming nangyayari. And at the very least, what we can do is be aware of them. Kasi we are just people at the end of the day. But at the same time, like, if you're not actively trying to make yourself aware when you have that privileged position in life, you know, that's not very human of you. So you should.
Remembering is correct, because it seems like this seems like a very basic thing. It's like yeah, human rights, you know, like everybody has them, and like even if you don't know the specific ones stipulated in the UDHR, it's like you kind of have an idea of what to do.
Yeah.
Right. But then also remembering is correct, because may mga tao nakakalimot. May mga makapangyarihang tao na nakakalimot.
Oo nga eh. There are people who are in positions of power who have the power to take away rights, which they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have that.
Okay, like wow, I am occupying this position of power. Let me take away their human rights.
No. And sadly, the only way for us to combat that is to be aware of what rights they are going against. Kaya let's learn while we are in the position to be learning about them.
Exactly, and talking about I guess being in positions of power or of influence, you can always start, from wherever you are. One of my favorite prints from Mako Micropress, which is a micropress. I don't know exactly how to describe them, but they do wonderful work. But one of my favorite prints from Mako Micropress says, "Fight where you stand." So from wherever you are, wherever you begin or are at, there's always a way to do something.
No, regardless of like capability.
Yeah.
Social status, ayan. That's another thing.
You can even start from your student organizations.
Which is a pretty big step.
Yeah.
Pretty big step.
And just like this next item on the roundup, we are talking about the lions.
It's just the lions.
It's the lions in general. We are talking about lions. Hearty congratulations to Habitat for Humanity Blue Chapter, or HFHBC, for being awarded the Lions Organization of the Month. For being awarded as Lions Organization of the Month. This award was given to HFHBC for their Bingo for a Cause project. This event had a dual impact because it fostered community engagement and it addressed a pressing need in their partner community. The bingo games, in particular, were hosted they hosted from. let me get this. I know how to read.
Sometimes the mouth works faster than the eyes. I understand.
Sometimes I have to remind myself that I know how to read. But yeah, the bingo games that they hosted from Ateneo to Pasig 1 raised over 24,000 pesos for the Pasig 1 water pump project.
Wow.
To check out more of their work like this and their advocacies for Habitat for Humanity, you can check out the Facebook page, Habitat for Humanity Blue Chapter on Facebook. You can keep up to date as well with their next submissions. For the next submissions for Lions Organization of the Month, on the Facebook page of Lions, which is the League of Independent Organizations. Baka naman there's a student organization that you're familiar with or you're part of that you feel like is doing great work, needs to be like recognized in this way. Go ahead.
Exactly. There are more months to come.
Yeah.
There are so many more months.
Which is so beautiful.
I'm so glad there
poetic.
are. And there are other things that you can do in this particular month, December, because actually we have talked about this in the weeks past, but it is happening like right now.
It has opened.
And we are reminding you that Nagkatuwaan sa Tahanang Ito by Sam Wealth. Dang, something's happening with my mouth today. One more time.
It's because there's a wealth of information to share. We're so excited
Tama
to
yan,
share it.
Tama. Okay. Take 2. Nagkatuwaan sa Tahanang Ito by Sam Walsh that has been translated and directed by Gelan Varela Luarca.
Period.
For its current production and run at the Old Communication Building in Admu. Kapitbahay lang namin yan. Produced by Mad Child Productions, this show opened on Monday and will have more shows on the following dates. Take note. December 12, 13, and 15 at 5 p.m. December 9, 11, 12, 13, and 15 at 8 p.m.
You can catch the 8 p.m. show like if you go right now.
right now. The moment you hear this announcement, just run on over to an old com. The original iteration of the play, This House is Made for Laughing, is centered around Kendra, who had the perfect family, or at least, she's made sure of it. However, when her brother Ben proves uncontrollable, she's forced to confront her concept of family and how they choose to show up for one another. As I think that's also very timely because like Christmas is all about family, especially here in the Philippines. We value family a lot. So if you would like to boggle your mind a little bit about that concept, then this show is for you. Reviews of Varela Luarca's play say that it was memorable and attention-grabbing and challenged the audience in ways that they didn't expect. Ooh, may challenge pa talaga. If you're looking to watch a production that gets under your skin and sits with you, grab your tickets for Nagkatuwaan sa tahanang ito right now. Each ticket goes for 1,000 pesos only, and you can snag them at bit.ly/MCP Tahanan Tickets or through Ticket to Me at tickettome.net/event/22043. Check out Madchild Productions Facebook page for more updates and details, and please watch the show. I think it's amazing.
And for those who are unfamiliar with the production company Madchild Productions, we have said this before on the show, but yeah, for the uninitiated, can you tell that that's like my favorite word
That's your word of the day.
Yeah, that's my word of the week. Maybe.
The week. Oh.
Yeah, it's been my word of the something for a very long time. Anyway, but for the uninitiated, and Madchild Productions is actually run by Ateneo Theater alums. But yeah,
Mga galing Ateneo.
diba? Mga galing Ateneo. So ayun, shout out sa kanila. Ate Jam, Kuya Zo,
Doing great work. Thank you so much for introducing us to a whole new world
and like
of theater.
bringing like all of these plays together and then
actors.
Yeah, and then bringing it home in a way. Oh my god, maybe that's like a double meaning because like it's like home and
Home.
home. And talking about home and like sentimental things happening in our home,
Which is
Katipunan
Ateneo.
Avenue. Yeah, which is actually Ateneo, not just Katipunan Avenue.
Ateneo specifically.
And even more specifically in Jesu, the Church of the Jesu is having its annual Simbang Gabi Novena. From December 15 to 23 at 8 p.m. right here at Ateneo, with a special Christmas Eve Mass on December 24, also at 8 p.m. I'm gonna have to calendar this. Alongside this, mini concerts will also happen after specific masses. So the masses that will have mini concerts afterwards include December 15, 17, 20, and 21. Masses
Yes.
yeah. So after those masses, and then mini concerts will also happen before the masses on December 22 and 23. Of course, confession will be available from 7 p.m. and the recitation of the Most Holy Rosary will begin at 7:40 p.m.
As we know, Ateneo values Teo and Philo. So
yeah,
of course we have this. Of course we have things for Christmas.
And for people who are unable to catch it in person, Simbang Gabi sa Jesu will also be streamed live on the Church of the Jesu and Radyo Katipunan's Facebook page.
Kung ayaw mong idanas ang traffic ng Katipunan, okay lang yan. We got you.
Exactly. For more info and then to subscribe and etc., you may visit the Church of the Jesu's Facebook page.
The church got its own Facebook page.
I love that.
I'm proud of it. I have a confession to make. I think this is the right time.
Confession is actually
only at 7 p.m. So it's not time yet. Ano na lang, panoorin niyo lang to by 7 p.m. para it's on time. I've never been inside Jesu.
What? That looks to the camera. Did y'all hear that?
This guy.
Never.
I've never been inside Jesu.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
never.
bagay. I mean, we were only in Ateneo for half of the expected time.
Yeah, for a college student.
Yeah.
But yeah, never been there. We were never required to go there, so.
And that's okay, girl. I mean, you can. I mean, this is the masses on December 15,
17, 20, 21.
Yeah.
Those are the dates. Exactly. Thank you so much. It's showing on screen right now. Don't be like me. Go to Jesu.
Yeah.
And these are the days that you can. And we also have really fun stuff aside from Simbang Gabi, which is also fun kung katabi mong crush mo.
Oh, Simbang Gabi na naman. Tayo gising na patulog pa lang ang buwan or something.
Bibingka.
Or something.
Or some. And ayun nga, in the Ateneo, or just Katipunan in general, we love celebrating Christmas. And I think another institution question mark institution here in the Ateneo.
Another white building.
Another white building aside from Jesu,
Yeah.
which you can see when you enter campus. If Jesu is straight ahead, this one is left ahead.
Yeah.
Arete has a community Christmas tree. During the 7th Noel concert series Tuloy Lang held in Arete last December 7, the construction of the community Christmas tree was completed. Ooh, full-on tree, puno. Puno.
Yeah.
This tree is still on display at Arete, and there's an open invite to go and visit the installation to spread some holiday cheer. The process is simple. First, you must share a heartfelt greeting, a wish for the season, or personal artwork by designing your ornament using materials available at the Ubuntu space. So, drawing ka lang dyan, drama ka dyan. Pour your heart out on your ornament. And second, hang it on the tree at any spot that speaks to you. Dapat naririnig mo. It
has
must
to
speak to you. Or else that might not be the spot for you. Oop, I lost it. If you're looking for fun and memorable ways to celebrate the holiday, bring your friends and head on over to Arete to decorate the tree. I did find it. Thank you so much.
I should also find the tree because I remember only when they did this last year, it was also pretty similar. They also had a tree. You could like write your own dedication and decorate it, with like your dedication, right? Like for some reason I would pass by it a lot and then just like kind of look at it and think about what ornament I'd choose or like what I'd write, and then I'd never do it. So maybe now is the
Nag-manifest ka lang.
Yeah.
I could, but I won't.
Yeah, nag-imagine lang ako.
Imagine lang.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to imagine. It's right there. It's still up. So go visit. Hanapin nyo yung mga drawing ng friends nyo. If may confession to make. Don't do that here. Do that at 7 p.m. in Jesu. And then head on over to the tree. Write your feelings.
I have a confession to make. I used to when I was in the dorm, some athletes would also be dorming there. Some of the wonderful female athletes of the Ateneo. Everybody watches women's sports.
Shout out.
Just had to put that out there.
Just as important as men's sports.
Exactly. And I always would find them so cool, and I just like see them online, and then sometimes I'd see them in the elevator, and
you're like,
yeah. Usually I'm the type of person to be like make chico with somebody in the elevator, but whenever I'd be with the athletes, I'd be like too shy. I'd literally be like that, exactly. That's how it would sound in there. Live demonstration. But yeah. So I admire them a lot. Like all of our athletes, especially I think women's athletes and women who are in male dominated sports. I just think they're so wonderful, and if you think that is wonderful, and if maybe you want to be a wonderful athlete yourself,
because you already are. That's right, Miss Aya. The Ateneo women's basketball team is hosting tryouts. Let's go.
They will be held on Saturday, December 14, 2024 from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Moro Lorenzo Sports Center.
8
So
a.m.
a.m. Oh my gosh.
Huwag kayong puputang gabi, ha?
I was gonna have some athletes go there in the dead of night. In the dead of night, nothing's there. All of the lights are turned off.
Just
so
the Christmas
sorry.
lights in school.
That's right. It makes a lot more sense for it to be held from 6 to 9 a.m. So they will be held December 14th, this Saturday. This Saturday from 6 to 9 a.m. at the Moro Lorenzo Sports Center. So for the uninitiated, let's say it one more time.
Let's go.
But yeah,
we should have an uninitiated counter in the comments. Please do that for Iana. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. But yes, for people who are not familiar with where Moro Lorenzo is, it is in the high school area of the Ateneo. So it's like on that side of
if you see
Ateneo.
RK, you're in the wrong direction.
Yeah, like turn around, get on line B.
Line B of the E-Jeep, and it'll take you there.
And you will literally see the gym, and of course like a statue of Moro Lorenzo is in front of it.
There you go.
So yeah, important to note that this is open to grade 11 and 12 students, as well as undergraduate students. So ayun, people from as young as grade 11 hanggang 12, and then college students. Ayan. The only requirement for interested applicants is please bring a light and dark jersey. That is such an interesting instruction.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Me too. Because if they were like, bring a pen or something, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, like, forms,
Yeah, write
you
your
know?
name.
Bring your own basketball. It's like, yeah, you know.
Okay, we don't want to share.
Bring
Bring a light
water.
and dark jersey. Are we taking pictures?
hype photos immediately. It's like,
I mean, hey, slaying. You get free pictures out of it.
right?
Maybe. We're not claiming anything, but bring a light and dark jersey.
Yeah, so to anybody who applies, let us know why they asked you to bring a
Please
light
do.
and dark jersey. But yeah, so if you have a passion for basketball and if you want to join the one big fight towards shooting this ball through a hoop, you know, you can head on over to the Moro Lorenzo Sports Center, December 14, 6 to 9 a.m.
Umaga.
in the morning.
Umaga.
So yeah, feel free to, you know, like join the legacy. I think the team did quite well, you know, last
Yeah.
year. They put up a very good fight. They put up a one big fight.
One big fight. One big fight.
And
Ball is life.
Casey De La Rosa, our very own Casey De La Rosa, won like back-to-back MVP awards. So
Yeah,
period.
congratulations. And that is it for the roundup, I believe so. So just a quick recap before we go to the roundup of the roundup. Congratulations to the following people. Mr. Sofronio?
Oh yes,
Mr.
Sofronio
Sofronio Vasquez, congratulations to you, as well as to the undergraduate students of the Ateneo who have finished
everything.
everything.
It's like we're playing a game.
First semester. Who have finished the first semester. Congratulations to you, as well as to Ateneo itself.
Yes.
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 And of course, congratulations to Ateneans, as well as everyone who passed the physical therapist licensure examination.
Clap, clap, clap,
Clap,
clap.
clap, clap. And for the roundup.
Exactly. And for yesterday, but also for every day, it's a celebration of World Human Rights Day. Don't forget to remember. Don't forget to remember them.
Don't forget to remember.
You know, keep yourself updated about them. Follow the causes that matter to you. Yes,
And you
protect your
can
human
follow
rights.
exactly, and you can follow causes by orgs, because Lions Org of the Month is Habitat for Humanity BC Blue Chapter. Woo! Congratulations! Submit your org for that, because there are more months to come.
And if you were looking to support the cause of Filipino art and telling the stories of Filipino families, you could catch Nagkatuwaan sa Tahanang Ito until December 15 at the Old Communications Building in Ateneo.
And you can also go to Simbang Gabi sa Jesu here in the Ateneo on the following dates, December 15 to 23. Those are the following dates. And we will also have mini concerts and masses and confession. There you go.
And if you have like a confession to make and you would like to have it on paper instead of with a priest, you can head on over to Arete's community Christmas tree. You know, share like reflections of the year, what have you.
Tama.
Hang it on the tree, become part of that. That I guess like a little piece of history and time. Ayun. And then if also talking about history and time, if you would like to be part of a legacy,
legacy.
of excellence, you can try out to the Ateneo women's basketball team. Tryouts are December 14, 6 to 9 a.m. in the morning. But yes,
you can.
and we have a follow-up.
We do have a follow-up before you guys leave. This is our follow-up. We do have Pamaskong Handog outreach. Now on its 5th year. This is
That's
Radyo
amazing.
Katipunan's Pamaskong Handog, year 5. This is an initiative of RK's Keep the Faith community, our daily mass community. We've started this back in 2020, back during the pandemic, when we also had our Simbang Gabi masses online, and now you can go to them on site. Donations made then were routed to helping out those who were affected by the pandemic, and now on this 5th year, we are choosing.
We chose and we are choosing.
Exactly.
We're choosing.
We are choosing the victims of the recent typhoons as our beneficiaries. We know that there has been tons of struggle, tons of typhoons in this country, so this is very important. Our beneficiaries range from indigent communities, shelters for abandoned children and adults, orphanages, tama diba? Orphanages, church communities, and even animal shelters. Kaya, yeah, if you are able to support, please do.
Pamaskong Handog Year 5. And our, many thanks to our Keep the Faith community for keeping the faith and, keeping this practice alive, since the pandemic.
Tama.
Diba?
Yeah.
At ang laki pa ng Keep the Faith community natin. Like every time, like
Always.
we receive the roundup of how the show is performed.
This is a little insider thing, but we do get some numbers, statistics, if you will, and of course the Keep the Faith community also keeps the strong.
Yeah,
the very, very strong.
it is humongous.
Yes, thank you so much for your support, and let's keep being a community as a whole. Yay! And if you would like your event featured on the Roundup, email us at rk879.marketing@gmail.com.
You can follow us at Facebook, X/Twitter, and Instagram at Radyo Katipunan.
You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search Radyo Katipunan on YouTube or simply go to the link youtube.com/Radyo Katipunan FM. Don't forget the FM.
Exactly. You can catch the archive to play your favorite songs on playback next year.
Next year. We're on break.
Break. But for next year, you can catch the archive to play your favorite songs on playback. Just download the Playback app or go to playback.tv/Radyo Katipunan.
And if you want to request a song on Request 879, one of the DJ programs that's happening next year, go to tinyurl.com/request879 and fill up the form, or simply just chat us on Playback. I think we'll see.
Exactly. And like always, you can listen to us at 87.9 FM within 2 kilometers of Ateneo and online at zeno.fm/RK879FM or on the Zeno Radio 1 app, which is available on the App Store and the Google Play Store.
If you want the lowdown, tune in to the Roundup. Once again, I've been Aya.
I've been Iana.
And we will catch you next week for our final Roundup of the year and our last Roundup as your hosts.
Whoa.
We're being fired? This is how we find out on the script.
Yeah, you come in and it's just like an hour of us like signing a document,
It's like,
severance,
a 13th month. But yes, we will catch you next week, and that will be the last time you'll catch us. See you then. Thank you so much for tuning in, Katipuneros. Bye-bye.
This is the Katipunan Roundup.
The voice of the Blue Eagle. Radyo Katipunan, 87.9.